My name is Lisa Lundy. I'm a motivational speaker, and also I happen to be the author of The Super Allergy Girl, Allergy and Celiac Cookbook. This is a gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and other allergen-free cookbook to help people with food issues. What I'm here to talk to you about today is how you can use food to be well. Over 2,500 years ago, the Greek physician who's considered to be the father of medicine, Hippocrates, wrote about the fact that food would actually injure some people. As the father of medicine, Hippocrates wasn't kidding when he said food for some people would be injurious. You can read about the history of food allergies on my website with a free downloadable paper on the history of food allergies and how physicians throughout time have used food as a source of healing. Now, what kinds of health symptoms could changing your diet produce? Well, you could resolve problems like ADD, ADHD, GI issues like gas, pain, bloating, chronic constipation or chronic diarrhea, anxiety, depression, behavioral issues, emotional problems, cognitive learning, and a host of other symptoms. So it's a wide variety of symptoms that you could either improve or, in the best case, resolve completely. Now, medicine outside of Hippocrates today recognizes the value of modified diets to improve health therapies. The best example of that today is the ketogenic diet. Physicians around the country use the ketogenic diet for children who fail on seizure medication. So the seizures, that children who have seizures who fail on seizure medication, and there's a wide variety of seizure medications today for children. Physicians often will then resort to a ketogenic diet, which is a special diet. The people who have celiac disease use a gluten-free diet to control their health issues. Those are two examples of where medicine today uses a special diet to help people with symptoms. Well, if the ketogenic diet works, and in many cases it does work very well, for children with seizures, which is basically eliminating many foods from the diet, doesn't it make sense that you might be able to get some health benefits from special diets? I have a free downloadable white paper that you can get from my website under the resources that will give you more information on the ketogenic diet, the gluten-free diet, the gluten-free casein-free diet, the candida or yeast-free diet, low oxalate diet, an allergen-restricted diet, and elimination diet to get you started. For people who have celiac disease or gluten intolerance, a gluten-free diet is absolutely necessary. So the bottom line for you is, if you're having anything from headaches, migraines, joint pain, muscle pain, GI issues, behavior problems, ADD or ADHD, you can get relief from your symptoms. And how would I know? I'm the mother of two boys, active and typical, who would have issues if they weren't on the gluten-free, casein-free diet. And one other thing I want to mention, that today, with today's technology, one thing that we do know about gluten is that gluten is the size of a molecule that can actually cross the blood-brain barrier into the brain. Molecules of food and molecules from other sources like drugs are not intended to get into the brain, which is why the body has a blood-brain barrier. It's to keep things out of your brain. Research studies have proven for quite some time that gluten does indeed enter the brain. It has different ways it impacts people when it enters the brain, which is why some people simply do not do well on gluten. And if you think that that's not a big deal, let me tell you, 98% of the pharmaceutical drugs on the market today cannot enter the brain. They cannot bypass the blood-brain barrier. So it's a significant feat that Hippocrates didn't know about when he wrote over 2,500 years ago that food would injure some people, but strictly by observation, physicians around the world throughout time have recognized that changing a diet is one of the best ways to help a patient feel well. Please feel free to visit my website for more important free downloadable documents, recipes, and videos. Thank you.